Get out that pen and paper because we are going through best bets. And Patrick, I'm going to put you on the hot seat. We're going to start with you. We can go matchup. You can go prop, outright. What is your best bet this week at the Players?
I mean, we're talking about changing of the guard, but let us not forget the Players Championship has a weird way of bringing up these kind of dusty old timers every now and again. You just look at Lee Westwood, Sergio, Paul Casey last year, 2019. Jim Furyk was runner-up to Rory McIlroy. So kind of in that same vein, I'm in on Justin Rose, top 20 at plus 450. Ooh. You look back at his last 6 Players appearances, 4 top 25 finishes, 2 have doubled his top 10s. And look, I'm okay that this guy missed a cut at Bay Hill. That place beat up everyone over the weekend. You look at his, strong performances recently. It's been on these shorter Bermuda courses. You look at Sea Island, Wyndham Championship as well. And so he's still a fantastic driver of the golf ball. The wedge play is starting to trend in the right direction again. He'll probably need to play the par 5s up to field average. That tends to be his bugaboo. But if he does, I like him to at least play inside the top 20, if not a little better.
Justin Rose, a player that I had to double check. Is he in the field? Is he playing this week? Has he fallen entirely off the map? He is here. He is playing, and we shall see. I do like that price on a top 20, even if he doesn't quite make it all the way to the top of the leaderboard. But, Brad, I want to pivot over to you. What are you looking at? What's sticking out to you this week?
My favorite bets are top 40 bets. I think last week I went 4 for 4 in top 40 bets, and this week I'm on Cameron Young, top 40 plus 135. Listen, I said it earlier, but I'm going to go in deeper. He's gained 4.6 strokes off the tee at API, which is already very, very challenging. He gained 4 strokes off the tee at Honda, 5.2 at Riviera. This is his first time here, but he's a great driver of the ball and won't find him into those sticky situations. This is at 6 consecutive top 40s, and you're giving me plus money here. I'm going to go ahead and back him Young, top 40 plus 135.
I don't know if there's a way to entirely avoid the sticky situations at the stadium course. This is a place, right. Every hole, there's double bogey lurking at every hole around every corner. It's going to catch you at some point, but we shall see if he's able to keep up the momentum. He's certainly a player, as we said in the last segment, who is outpacing kind of what the odds makers and the salary makers for DFS are really setting up right now. But Drew, let's turn it over to you. What do you got for us?
Yeah, we talked about it. I'm going to take a swing on Rahm at 12-1. I think that's the best we're going to see on him for a while, although the can't lay case is strong by Patrick, I will admit. And then down the board, as we're going to take some swings, I'm going to get a little Grillo at plus 650 to finish in the top 20. Joel Dahman at 6-1. I think those are some nice diamonds in the rough. But the diamond in the rough that really stands out the most to me is Colombia's Jonathan Vegas. He is plus 550 to be the top South American. Now, that is only a 5-player market, which is nice. So we don't have lots and lots of competition here. He needs to beat out Joaquin Niemann. He needs to beat out Mito. He needs to beat out Grillo, who actually I think is going to do quite well. I think it's going to come down to Vegas and Grillo personally. And then, of course, Munoz is the last man in that field. So let's go Jonathan Vegas. I think he's going to be a factor in this tournament, potentially lands himself in the top 10. And at plus 550 for the top South American player, that is too nice of a price to walk away from.
We shall see what Johnny Vegas has in store. You mentioned Joel Dahman. I think it's an interesting case where he's one of the guys that is very outspoken about the fact that some guys play for trophies and some guys play for prestige. He plays for money, dollars American, and he very much treasures his T12 check, the T18s. And this week it is an unbelievable purse, $20 million purse. 3.6 mil to the winner. Everyone in, I think, the top 36 is going to clear 6 figures. So there is a lot of coin floating around that lake by the 17th hole this week for those guys. But all right, I'm going to go, and I will give you 2 because I can. I did not get my outright in earlier. I got Hideki at 30-1, and I want that on the record. I think that, listen, this is a course where Hideki actually putts well. It's surprising to me, but he has a lot of really strong history, a couple top 25s, and he is, as a 2-time winner already this season, he's playing pretty well. But the one that I love the best, and this is just the Schadenfreude bet of the week, over 56.5 balls in the water on 17. Get yourself some popcorn. It's minus 115 at PointsBet, but just sit down and start tallying them off because those balls are going to go in the water hot and heavy, especially once the wind blows. We're looking at 20, 30-mile-an-hour winds on Saturday. I think you could get around 30 balls in the water, even just on that day alone. So
I'm going to count on you, Will, to be tracking this because I'm not sure where else you're supposed to track balls in the water on 17.
Oh, trust me, there are ways. We'll be keeping the tally. If we can clear about 30 or 35 by the time we head into the weekend and the weather really breaks, then I think we'll be in good shape.
Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for all the latest fantasy and sports betting advice from NBC Sports Edge. And don't forget to sign up for NBC Sports Edge Plus to get the best-in-class draft guides, as well as season-long fantasy, DFS, and sports betting tools that will give you the edge.